peace. Every radical stop fucking with me. 10 toes down on our business. Every radical.
We are in the process of the Second American Revolution.
Hello, this is Jomo Williams. Manuel Williams, running for City Council, 7th District, Harlem. I am speaking to you from in front of 3333 Broadway. This, when it was first built, was the largest residential building in all of the United States, located on 135th Street, Broadway. My grandmother was the first one to move into that whole building, entire building, back in the 70s. The sleeping train porters was the one who sponsored this building when it first came. It was minority faces that was put on a tin can to help build that. Every brick and layer in there was built with our faces on the tin can, funded. If I have it my way, they were going to put a plaque here or one of them stand-up plaques in honor of the sleeping train porters. Mr. Philip Vandal, who was in charge of it. Now, this is the building that they said they was not going to touch, meaning Columbia University, when they did the eminent domain. They said that this was going to be hands-off. People was going, we're not going to touch this. All the residents that's there, they're good to go. That's a far cry. That was the furthest from the truth. Half the building original tenants are gone. An influx came in. And before I go further, I don't blame this on the influx, the students, the staff who have to find residents. They're not to blame. It's our politicians and Columbia University for not making proper plans for their development and proper housing for people to move into when they come to Columbia University, which is down the block, maybe 1 block away. So they already knew they had in mind to take this over. And the landlords in here are using very, very ruthless tactics to get people out. Poor living conditions, intentionally leaving holes in walls where the original tenants live at to create rodent infestations and pest infestations, leaving people without stoves for 3 years at a time. Other stoves have low-level leaks causing chronic fatigue syndrome, forced diabetic readings, and things of that nature. They are doing very ruthless things to certain residents who they have in mind that they want out. A certain group. And I can see it happening. Mr. Abreu is the local politician, representative, the district. He's supposed to protect and serve the people who elect him into office, who voted him in. But he refused not. Why? You know why. I don't even have to go into it. There's another issue too. My other political candidate, whose name is Okporor, who his campaign, someone improperly describe or detail him. He's an immigrant who has LGBTQ. He said he was chased out of Nigeria because of his race and ended up landing here. He's totally unfamiliar with the needs of District 7. He don't know what's going on in District 7. He just popped up here, said, I'm a run for council. Who the hell are you? I want to know. And he technically, I never seen him. My family been here. I said they built this building back around 74, 6 or something. My grandmother was the first one that moved here. I never seen that man. I never seen him here at all. So what it sounded like to me, which many other politicians do in practice, they put a place and presence, like they show it's a facade that they live in. It's a fake, it's a front for election time, so they be eligible to run for office within the district that they allegedly reside in. They don't reside here. His name is nowhere on the voter data disc that's given to me by the New York City Board of Election that said that he reside in this place. Now his quote husband, his name supposedly appears on the lease. However, that don't mean nothing, because again, neither one. I definitely don't see Okporor around here. I've seen him maybe 2 or 3 times at all. And that may be to make some special appearance that's needed to substantiate that this is a residency. Vacation residencies is not permissible. Dual residencies are not permissible. Not in an election, not to be a candidate. Either you live here or you do not live here. Now this place is definitely in need of a true representative who's going to represent in the best interests of their voters. This particular building right here, let me see it again. This is just the front. This building is very politically active. There's a lot of candidates coming out of here. That pops up, they pop in here, they run for office, and then they go back to where they go. You see them every election year. And they trickle in, and then they leave out. But you have a lot of others who's in the lower ranks, but still in the political party, that district leaders and stuff like that. But they all one big gang. They control the ballot. They control the poll stations. And they cheat and they lie and they steal to keep their captains in place. They put a lot of other people too who do not supposed to be on the voting roll on the rolls. We hear about this a lot. Why do you think you hear about it so much? Not because people making it up, because these tactics, these unethical practices do occur quite frequently, too often. I'm going to close here from 3333 Broadway, Jomo Manuel Williams, running for City Council, 7th District, Harlem.
You speaking to your people.